Most people have a plan for what they do if they won the lottery, and everyone's lists look pretty similar. Buy a house, pay off your debt, donate to charity, maybe get a flash car or go on a nice holiday if you've some left over. With that said, what do people buy when money is literally no object? It turns out, they buy some pretty ridiculous stuff. So, here are the most expensive useless things that millionaires spend their money on. Number 1. $3 million window. Now, I know millionaires will pay a lot of money for a good view. But, paying a lot of money for just a window seems a little extreme. Sure, this window was allegedly the one used by the sniper that shot JFK. But, I'm still not sure it's worth $3 million. Plus, to make this story extra crazy, there's a lawsuit going on because no one knows if it's even the real window. So, some random rich person may have spent $3 million on a totally ordinary window, which is pretty useless if you ask me. Number 2. 30 million Da Vinci Scientific Journal. When you're as rich as Bill Gates, you can pretty much afford to buy anything you want, so it's pretty interesting to see what he spends his money on. Turns out, it includes a volume of Da Vinci's original scientific notes, which set him back a cool $30 million. They're historically super important obviously, but they're also pretty useless. They are kind of indecipherable and also you can't handle them much due to their age. Still, it's a better purchase than any of the other examples coming up. Number 3. Expensive useless things. $1.38 million gold toilet paper. So, a joke item that you can actually buy is toilet paper printed with dollar notes, which is supposed to make you feel richer than you actually are. The thing is, some millionaires have taken that one step further, and started buying toilet paper made from real gold. It's totally functional, 22 karat and 2 ply, but it's also literally no better than regular toilet paper. It exists just to impress guests when they walk into the bathroom. Then, they literally flush away a part of the $1.3 million spent on it, making it one of the most super expensive useless things. Number 4. $250,000 gold shirt. When most people go clothes shopping, they try to find things that are comfortable and easy to wear, or at least not downright dangerous to put on. However, a millionaire calling himself the Gold Man spent $250,000 on just one t-shirt, and that t-shirt is made of gold. The shirt took 15 days to make and the lining is velvet, making it super heavy and uncomfortable to put on. Not just that, but you can't wash it, so you can't even wear it whenever you want. Number 5. $15,000 haircut. Don't get me wrong, getting a haircut is a totally practical thing, but the way this guy went about it is a little over the top. I mean, when the Sultan of Brunei decided he needed a trim, he didn't find a local barber, he decided only an English hairdresser would do. The Sultan genuinely paid $15,000 to fly a London barber 7,000 miles to do his hair, and the man usually only charges £30. That's quite a steep price for something that usually takes an hour at the most, which makes it a completely useless expense. Number 6. Tiger shark. What do you get the person who already has everything? Apparently, a giant real-life tiger shark, cut in half and suspended in formaldehyde. Sounds morbid, I know, but the shark is actually an art piece by Damien Hirst, and someone originally bought for $93,000. That's already pretty expensive, but then billionaire hedge fund manager Steve Cohen bought the shark for $8 million. Now, I know art isn't usually useless, but remember, this is literally just a cut-in-half shark, and it's decomposing, albeit slowly, so it won't even be around forever. Number 7. Super jumbo jet. Buying a private jet is pretty standard millionaire behavior. If you travel a lot, then it's definitely not useless. However, one member of the Saudi royal family made some upgrades to his jumbo jet that I'm not sure he's ever going to use. I mean, he spent $319 million on a double-decker jumbo jet, and then had it remodeled to make room for all his horses and his 2 Rolls-Royces on board. That sent the price soaring past $500 million. Since I doubt he'll go anywhere where he needs a herd of animals and 2 cars, I think it's a pretty useless upgrade. Number 8. $3.2 million dog collar. Everyone loves the dog, their man's best friend, after all. However, no matter how much money I had to spend, I'm not sure I'd ever be willing to drop $3.2 million on a dog collar. Yes, you heard me right, the Amore dog collar is 52 carats and encrusted with 1,600 individual diamonds. All that money on something the dog will either get dirty, take off at the first opportunity, or flat out refuse to wear in the first place. Number 9. Expensive useless things. $14,000 diamond tea bag. You can use tea bags only once. So, spending any more money on them than necessary is a pretty pointless idea. With that said, someone out in the world owns a $14,000 tea bag, made by tea company PG Tips for the 75th anniversary. 280 diamonds encrust the fully functional bag. But, it's actually totally useless, because using it means the whole investment literally goes down the drain. Number 10. Golden toilet. I've already made the joke about flushing money down the toilet, but what if the toilet itself was a complete waste of cash? This toilet is both fully functional and made of 18 karat solid gold, and there's no guessing how much it's worth. Now, this is actually an art piece, so it's not meant to be used. But, it shows how ridiculous spending money on pointless things is. The ultimate joke is that the piece is actually called America, and I'm seriously not making that up.